Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 17 of the Raid series. In the previous few episodes, we've been focused on making money, but we are now going to move to the next stage, which is hunting the scav bosses or trying to get 4 PMC kills on each map without dying. Now, there's a few things that you're going to have to be aware of. Firstly, there's going to be a couple of overlays that will pop up. So the first one being the scav boss overlay. This will show off how many scav bosses we've killed. It won't be on the screen at all times, but it'll be there. So just to remind you like where we're up to when we get another scav boss kill. The other overlay will be there for when we kill PMCs, and so you know how many we're up to. So in case you lose track for some reason, you know how many PMCs we've killed without dying on each map. Now today I'm going to start off with the scav bosses. I'm going to focus on trying to get some of the scav bosses without dying, and we'll see how we go. And that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's crack straight into it. So for my loadouts for these kind of things, I'll start off with using this AKM. Because it's pretty straightforward to use an AKM at the moment. We don't really have to do too many changes. As for helmets, I'm not too stressed about which helmet to wear either. We could just go in with this just to stop any scavs from using a shotgun on us. Now, when it comes to the order on killing scav boss, we could just focus on doing straight into factory and then just try and kill the scav boss on factory. If I was to try and kill scav boss on factory, I would probably go for nighttime raid, because it's just going to be, I can get in there, I can focus on killing the scav boss, and then it's getting out and moving on with the progression of trying to get the quest to progress. If you go daytime, there's going to be a lot more people running around going crazy trying to get all those kills, and then you're going to have to try and get the scav boss. There's a lot more PvP focus in that. If we're on the scav boss focus, we need to be focusing on killing scav bosses. I just want to make that very clear. If we're on the PvP focus, we'll be charging in trying to kill all the PMCs with PvP. Now, if you are fighting a scav boss, you don't need to stress too much about using the best of the best ammo, depending on which scav boss you're after. So, for example, if I'm going for killer, I want to make sure I've got good enough ammo to get through his helmet. But if I'm going through someone like Reshala, I don't need to worry too much about the ammo I use to kill Reshala. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to do your quest as well. Now, we've got a couple options on which one we want to do first. I thought it'd be a cool idea to try and go for potentially Reshala first, just because it's one that you're probably going to run into more often. I understand that because of the nature of this challenge, trying to do it with surviving, there's going to be times there'll be hiccups where I might get 3 or 4 scav bosses in a row and then die, and then I'll have to start it again. But what I'll probably try and do is, instead of it so I'm just constantly doing the same routine, like if I was to try and do this exactly perfect, I would do it in a specific order. I would probably go to Giller and Killer first, because they're the more annoying ones, and then I would go through the rest from there. But because I don't want you guys to just see the same thing over and over again, I'm going to try and say I was to kill to Giller and Killer, I would progress using maybe the next ones from that point onwards. So then there's at least, it'd be like going through the rest of the cycle of going through and killing them all if I hadn't have died. So then that way you're still getting more knowledge of me doing this quest than just seeing the actual Groundhog Day of everything going on. So I want to start with Reshala. I think it'll be a bit more fun to do as a first one, particularly if we can get him to spawn nice and quickly. Also, don't want to chin wag too long in each episode. I want to try and get into the raids as quickly as possible. So then that way you are just straight up seeing us go in and kill stuff. All right, so that's pretty much our loadout here. The option I've got, say with this AKM, it's actually quite busted. So what I could do is go filter by item. There's a couple options. You want to look for ones that are at 100%. And I could literally get this AKM here that's at 100%, right? So that's 34k. This one is at 55, and it's going to just cause us some issues. So if I go here and then quickly go disassemble, then all I need to do is just transfer everything straight across. And then if I go, well, I can repair this actually first. That should get the 60 cool. So, and then if I sell the rest of this, I lose 13k from doing that. But now I have a brand new AKM. It's not a big deal unless it's like really busted. That was down to 50 something percent. Probably worth doing it. You're going to have a lot more spray when you're chewing your shots. And so, yeah. All right. So we're going to get into a customs raid right now. We're going to go try and get Reshala. I'm going to move around the map. And depending on where I spawn, will be dictating how I go through and try and do my quest. But this will be pretty much how I want to do it. We'll start off with a Valday. I think a Valday is perfectly fine for killing Reshala. Whereas, you know, other sites will be used better in other situations. Look, I can start the daily quest. It's not going to do much. They finish in half an hour anyway. But, you know, we can put them up there anyway. We're already on that one. And this is a woods line. We could actually... We've got, what, half an hour? We could go to Sturman for an extra 35k. There's not much difference in what I would take to do a Sturman run anyway. We'd take the ZB key with us. We could probably leave the cabin key behind. And then what I would take in is maybe... This loadout's perfectly fine for Sherman as well. So we'll go do a woods run. Might get a little bit extra bonus money as we go through. Where was the survive? If we survive a woods raid. So, you know, can't hurt. Let's go woods. Try and get Sturman. Probably go evening for this one. Try and get Sturman, and then, yeah, from there, if we get him, we'll move on to going to customs. Sturman's actually probably the easiest of the scab bosses to kill, and I'll explain to that once we get into the raid. All right, woods raid. We have spawned near the sunken village, so we're going to head straight towards the lumber mill. Now, our extract should be outskirts. It is. Cool. So, I'll explain why Sturman's the easiest of the scam bosses. The number one reason why Sturman is the easiest is he has one spawn location, being the lumber mill, and he also has no armor on, which makes it very easy to be able to pick him off quite easily. If you can see him and he hasn't seen you, you literally get a free shot on killing him. And even when he does activate on you, it's quite easy to do a quick pick and to get the shot off to take him out. Now, once he does know where you are, you really do need to be very careful though. But you can just keep flanking around at range. His minions and him, once they do see you, you don't want to be peeking. You want to be making sure you take advantage of taking the shots when they don't know where you are. Yeah, overall, easiest scab boss to kill. When I'm doing like snowball challenges and stuff like that. So this task actually came about, the killing every scab boss task came about when Dr. Lupo started a thing called the snowball challenge, where you had to go in with either no pistol, no gun or anything, or just a pistol, and then you would snowball or use a scav run, and you would snowball up to killing all the scab bosses without dying, without using any of the traders, healing mechanics or anything outside of raid. But all we've done is stuff in raid. That's how this began. So I would always go Sturman first because he had no armor. You get plenty of guns on woods. And when you kill him, you get an SVD, which can kill all the other scab bosses perfectly fine in one shot. Now, Sturman has been... It's a player. Where did he go? I don't know. Now, Sturman has been spawning on the front side of these rocks up here, but if that player, he's actually been spawning in this bush here and this bush here, but if that player went past here, I don't think Sturman will be here. If that's the case, I'm going to go around the back. And there's another lot of spawns along the back. So he can spawn in the bushes down here. Literally where I'm standing now. He'll spawn sometimes right by this tree. We'll set up on this mound. Fuck. That actually could be Sturman and his minions. I think I just got mosened. Yep, there he is. That was Sturman. The Shturman's moved down to the low ground on the right here. I don't want to get... I don't want to... Oh, I hit minion. Minions have a lot of health and armor. I don't really want to fight him out in the open like that on the right. Alright, so one of these minions down. But Sturman himself is down in this low ground on the right. Did that kill him? Alright, I'm pretty sure I killed both his minions now. That's Sturman here. Alright, this Sherman down. First catalyst down. The way we'll loot him is just like this. We want to grab his key. And you want to take his mags. These mags usually have... That's shit ammo. So don't worry about that. We take the 105 though. I'm fairly confident we killed the other guy up here. Should be two dead up here. One. Bremit sells for a bit, so we'll just take that. We drink the water. PS ammo is good ammo. Can actually sell for a bit too. I'll take the PU to sell. Yeah, we did get them both. Cool. Look at that shotgun. Let's get away from here. People only go to the lumber mill for pretty much 2 reasons. They've got a couple of quests in there, and the rest of it is just to kill Sherman. And most people will avoid it. It's pretty bad for particularly the scav bosses up. He'll just beam you across the map. I was a player there. I used to till I got plenty of ammo. I'm not afraid to spray down a little bit. I don't know if that guy had a mate, so I'm just going to get some distance. I have no want or desire to try and take on every player in this map. I don't feel like dying to a shotgun scav either. So yeah, if you do get in the position where you're being attacked, like you see a player like that, if you have time to ADS, you should ADS, but if you don't, literally just putting some rounds down range, it can help keep your survival chances up. So I sprayed him down, and I probably hit him a few times straight away. Took his stamina, he was like, shit. Triple checking. I know I said I was on outskirts there earlier, but outskirts CB014 are the 2 extracts we're going to be going for. I'll keep moving. I'm going to try and get my stamina back up to full and then head out. So, strategies, all Sturman had no armor, so that makes it a lot easier to kill him. And we're able to spray down Sturman as well. Another thing, no word of a lie, guys. We have gone to film a scav boss guide now multiple times, and every time we go and film it, they change spawns on the scav bosses and random other things to the point now where I don't know what to do. I don't know what to. I'm half tempted just to publish my scav boss guide and then just be like, if they change, it changes, but at least you'll get the premise out of it. So I'll probably end up doing that, but it's been pretty annoying because we've gone to film it. We've got all the footage multiple times, and yeah. All right, ZB's not up, so we're just going to run straight past it. I'm not going to risk dying by just going into there. Remember, our objective is to kill all the scab bosses, so we're on the scab boss hunt, and we'll get our progression by staying alive and not by going to check out all the cool little loots that we can find along the way. Also, in other news, for anyone who's been around YouTube a little while, Frankie on PC posted a video today. I watched it. He also said that he's no longer going to be a lawyer. He's going to make YouTube content. So there you have it. He's back. He's back. Nice little AKM build. That hip fire was actually pretty accurate. And we are out of here. Big raid, a lot of success. All right, so we spawned in over near Sunken Village. We ran straight towards the lumber mill. We saw a player. I tried to sneak up behind where that player was headed, but we lost sight of him. From that, I started clearing through all the scav boss spawns. Once I saw the scav boss, once I saw where the scav boss was kind of situated, I kind of just hung around that big metal building. I don't know what you call it, the main building. Just picking off the scav boss and his minions when I could. Didn't overcommit, didn't want to go too crazy. Like, I didn't just charge out. The scav boss will move around a fair bit. once he sees you, so you can kind of wait for him to come to you. Once I got the kill, started head towards the extract, ran into a player, killed him. Just in case he had a mate, I just didn't even bother looting. I went around to the flank and got out. That was it. Straightforward raid. But we got Sturman. One of... How many scav bosses are there now? Sherman, Killer, Tagilla, Senator, Glucker, Reshala. 6. 1 of 6 down. Let's see if we can get the next 5. So, it was a 31 to 50. Like I said, I don't know if he had a mate, and I wasn't going to stick around to find out. Heal up. We also got the daily quest done, which was Survive Woods, and we also got the Shootout Picnic quest done. So, slowly progressing levels in the same time of doing this challenge. There's Shootout Picnic. Got the Survive Woods. There's a new daily coming up. And we've got level 17, which is Fragman level 2. So if we do go for interchange, we can go get these quests done at the same time. Ragman. Alright, I'm going to claim all these rewards so we don't lose them. Now, if I was leveling up normally and doing all my quests like normal, this key right here, you would hold on to. It's needed for a quest from Tagilla, where you got to kill Sturman and get his key down in raid. We're not going to be doing that because we're not going to be going for the key. 220, I think it'll be worth 180. Damage stash is only worth 35 now. Right, that's changed. Let's just go 169, 420. Right, and that can be vended. The Bramets will sell for a little bit. And the SVDs we may end up using. It's just they're just nice. That PS ammo we will put inside our ammo box, but we will get rid of the other stuff. Use, I don't know if we can just sell them complete. We'll just vendor all this. And we'll sell both of them. Cool. Well, that was a pretty smooth run. SVD mags we can chuck right there. And we will go after Reshala next. So, mags stocked up. Cool. See, I'd rather take in a few extra mags, particularly this is only PS ammo, so mags worth like about 6,000 rubles for that. And if I need to, like I did when I killed that player, I could just spray him down when needed. Now, what we can do here is, I think the extracts have now been changed to, it was a bit silly of me. The extracts have now been changed to be 5,000 rubles to go out. So I do have a little bit of rep defense. If we do take the high extracts, we want to be able to go out. The one thing I didn't take into that raid, which I would prefer, is to take that in. And I wouldn't mind taking a grenade. It's just, grenades are really good to make stuff move. So if they're not moving, you can make stuff move. Right, now with that is done. Eat and drink. And I think we're good. So Ragman level 2. We're going to go after Reshala. So hopefully we can get him. Depending on where I spawn, I'll probably look at two different spots to get Reshala. So for example, if I spawn a boiler, I might go like New Gas and Dorms, or I might go New Gas and Stronghold. There's very few times where I'll go New Gas, Stronghold, and Dorms. Think of it as like kind of like a Y. I guess, or I don't know. I'm only going to progress in the direction of 2 of the spawn of Reshala and then get out. Unless I hear lots of grenades going down at Stronghold and I'm at dorms. But I feel like going from dorms to Stronghold across the center of the map, it's pretty risky to go straight across the most busiest parts of the map just to see if the scab boss is there when I could just reset the raid and go again. Also, I'll be trying to get away from spawns as quickly as humanly possible. So, all right, let's get into a customs raid and see how we go. As the time of day for 2100, it's going to start getting a little bit darker. Do we have a flashlight? I would rather go at 2100. So put a flashlight on this. I need to put probably a rail, and I don't have the level. It's 19k to put the fucking rail on it. I'm guessing it's mechanic level 2. Which we would have if we just got a few more levels. Oh man, that's such a rip-off. All right, this guy's lucky day. And then for a flashlight, I'll go to that one. All right, cool. I would actually prefer to have that on there. So reason from that is it's on the right hand side, so when you're walking around you don't actually see it blocking half your screen. All right, what's sold? Sturman key. Cool. All right, let's get into the next raid. All right, we're in. So it's actually a really good spawn for trying to get Stronghold. We can go Stronghold, New Gas pretty much straight away. Scab bosses spawn in at the start of the raid, by the way. There's like, they don't come in later on for any random reason. Start of the raid, bam, they're there. So if Reshala's here, he'll be here already. Have a quick look upstairs, and then we'll probably head towards New Gas. Most players that will be spawning into this raid right now, that spawn at Old Gas, will be heading right here, right now. So I don't really want to stick around any longer than I need to. So we're going to get away from here right now. This is probably one of the only times I would actually consider going to dorms, because it's already early enough in the raid. Like, we've already cleared Stronghold. And we've got a good enough spawn that I could run straight to dorms from here. No problem whatsoever. So what we'll do is we'll probably head towards dorms right this very second. And we'll be listening to our right to hear if we hear any grenades go off or gunfire that sounds like AK fire from New Gas. And the reason is, if we hear grenades going off at New Gas, there's a very good chance it will be Reshala and his boys. We are already late to dorm zone, so if I sit right here real quickly, and I'm going to look to see if the doors are open. It's a little bit too foggy to see. Now, the good thing about Reshala and his minions too, Reshala himself doesn't have armor on, but his minions do, and they can have ultons as well. So this is probably a time where BP ammo for the 762x39 can be quite handy. I'm not going to mess about here, so it's going to be a very quick clear. I don't even know if I'm going to... I will clear third. There was one cheeky other option I could have done just then as well. Jeez, I could have hit it with the grenade launcher from Stronghold. And sometimes you get lucky and kill Reshala that way too. Power's up. We could do a straight reset here, but we're not going to. I will not be doing a nighttime raid straight after this. So I'm going to be... I want to stick it out and do daytime on the next one. So this is the best option we got on a transition raid. Spoken about it in the past, but a transition raid is one that goes from day to night or night to day. Generally, you'll have less players because less people want to go into those raids because they can't take in MVGs if it's going to nighttime. They can, but it's more of a risk. And I just find it's always the quieter raid. It's my favorite time of the day to do a raid. Whereas, yeah, if you go straight nighttime, you'll have people with MVGs. If you go straight daytime, obviously they're the busiest time to do raids. So, try and teach you the good stuff. This is one of them. Haven't heard any shots yet, so just got to be careful about players creeping them out and what they're doing. Today's the first day in a long time I've actually had issues with extract campers. Maybe it's a trend happening, I don't know. We're already here, so we might as well try and make a little bit of money. Heard a footstep outside. Trying to move nice and quick. Right, those 2 diaries, for example, they're worth like, I don't know, 40,000 rubles each. So those 2 with the gold chains, like 100k. We could look over the Goshen key on the bus right behind me, but we're not going to. And now we're going to jump the fence. Must be Greek for us. Oh, nice new ibuprofen. Check the hidden stash on the way through. Just going to try and just grab some extra money as we can, really. Doesn't look like the extract here is open. There'd be a big light coming out the front here, so we're going to go to the main extract. Now, if I wasn't trying to, like, most likely a player. The dude right here. Just saw him. I don't know if it was Scav or a player, but I'm running. I saw him and I ran through. I'm guessing it was a scam because it wasn't engaged by the other sniper scav, but I am not sticking around, so. Alright, so as I was saying, so if I was doing this and I wasn't like trying to rush through and show you guys all the scav boss kills, right? My strategy would be every run, in between every single run, I'd be doing a scav run and trying to just get out of a quick factory raid to just top up cash. Even if I'm doing a really good like win streak on my main, if I'm honestly trying to make the most amount of money, I'd be using that scav run to my advantage. Let's get out of here. We're coming back to a daytime customs. So yeah, but obviously I'm not doing that because of pretty much what I'm trying to do here. Teach you guys how to kill all the scav bosses without dying. And yeah, so pathing, we pretty much spawned in right at Crack House, ran straight up to Stronghold, across the dorms, over to New Gas. The only thing I didn't do then was I didn't check 2-story, but I feel like 2-story, the scav boss in 2-story would have activated on me in 3-story most likely, and particularly when I was running around, I would have heard something from 2-story. So there is a chance they could have been a 2-story. That was a mistake from me. But yeah, pretty much the chance was low. Let's put it that way. The chance was low. All right, so from there we can drop these off. I probably will sell this SKS. Reload this ammo. You have new dailies. Need to find out what ammo is in that. They're probably T45M or PS, yeah. Get rid of this defense. I'm just trying to keep on top of keeping this tidy, so all those diaries, so they're $234. It's about 30,000 rubles each. And then we've got the gold chains here. Cool. Daily task, elimination, customs, kill. Eliminate scabs with a chest or stomach shot from a distance more than 10 meters. Pretty straightforward. Survive in other woods. Get ourselves some stuff. This is actually quite nice. If you were doing the Jaeger quest, there's the Amelia's right there. And find and transfer Colpack riot helmet. It's the Colpack helmet. There's no reputation for that one. This one gives scare. Doesn't give any. Okay. Right. Into the next raid we go. Back into customs. Yep, we're good. Anything in here? No. Customs. Let's go. All right, so from this form we go Daunts. Pretty straightforward. We are going to sprint straight in there and check Dawn straight away. Something I haven't been doing during today is there is a current event going on. It's like a secret event, or maybe it's not even an event. It's just a permanent change, but it's a stupid permanent change if it's a permanent change. Is Aquamari's right now pretty much given the same bonus as an SJ6, but you only need to drink one of the 150 in it. So I could be regenerating my stamina really quickly. I'm sure that's not meant to be a permanent change. No way. I'm just going to check top floor. Once I check top floor, we're going to move past for a second. Stronghold. It's gonna hit me. Doesn't know where to aim. I'll just sit here for a minute. What that does mean though is no one is currently at Skybots is not currently at Stronghold. So try and use all that kind of information to your advantage when possible. What's in 2-story? I want to get out of here. There's a player in 2-story right now. Means the skybox is not in 2-story either. Oh, this guy's up there. We can just wait here for a second. Reload. I'm going to leave the sniper scav up just long enough so he can be a little scout for us, all right? So we start seeing him shoot, it means someone's underneath him. Cheeky run across here, go prone, get up, run across. The door's not open to the bottom. Still keeping an eye on the sniper scav up there. That's the sniper scav looking at us now. Now let's wait here for a second. Don't need him anymore. Should have aimed a little bit lower. Now, there's not too many reasons to sprint around. I would be pre-medding usually with... Am I tripping? Yeah, I'm tripping. If I was on my main account, I would actually be pre-medding. Someone's been through here. Could have been a scav, but... Someone threw a grenade. Very unlucky it was the scav boss that threw the grenade, by the way. Yeah, I didn't aim that second guy in the head. I need to get chest kills for 3 kills or some shit. Actually gonna go this way. I would never normally run along here. At least you're really exposed to the left. Can't see anyone up on the hill at the moment. Don't know if I killed him or not then. A lot of scavs down here, which is kind of a good sign. That means that there's probably less chance of players in this spot. Plenty of shooting going on behind me. Having a quick look to see if I could yeah, I just want to get away from that. All right. Did we get... Needed one more chest or stomach shot. Oh, well. That's fine. If I film one early enough tomorrow, I could probably get it then. So, pathing. So, we went... we spawned in... and we're the closest spawn to dorms, so we charged dorms. Cleared 1, 2, and 3. There was someone in 2-story. They shot through a window, and then oh, there was no way I was going to go on 2-story. From there, I pushed all the way across and did a little bit of a back flank around, like flank. I did a tactical withdrawal, movement to the side, and then pushed past the bus depot to New Gas, and then checked through New Gas, and then from there headed towards the extract. From here, unfortunately, the servers are going to go down in about, I think it's about 20 minutes time. They're doing an update. I'm not exactly sure which one it is, but I don't have enough time to do another customs raid, and plus we're already at the close to the 1 hour mark of the recording. But what I will do is I'll just do a quick factory scav run just to top up cash, keep that topping up. We are making money every time we do survive a raid as well, and so that's nice for us as well. All right, so that goes there. We'll go there. It goes there, and we will top up all this PS ammo like this. I don't think the skulls are really selling for much above sell value. They're not. Can we sell to Jaeger? Already got pretty good money spent on Jaeger, so cool. And then what I'll do is I'll just jump in a quick factory scav run, just to like really capitalize on making the money that we can make. All right. Horrible loadout. We just grab whatever we can and then head out. You spawn factory, and you can always loot the med stuff over here. I know me saying that will probably, I guess that's probably already going to be looted, but then you can also come down here. There's a weapon crate on the left, and there'll be a tech supply crate as well over here. No killing of players, scabs, alright? Good karma stuff. Been looted before. If they're a bad guy, you can shoot him, 100%.
Опачки!
This loot's barely worthwhile. I might just have a bit of a quick peruse around the map, see what I can grab. Sells for a little bit. Can't see any dead stuff. All the way up here. Let's go up there. Scav it, no. Didn't hit me. Hit me. There we go. Sack. What do you got? Yeah, we'll take that. I needed him to hit me first so I could then not lose karma. Was a bit weird though. He kind of just, I don't know. It's a bit weird about that. Trader killed. I killed a trader. Trader already killed other scavs. Got some rep from it. Right. Happy days with that. I'll be able to sell that stuff and make some more money. All right, so there we go. All that. I'm just gonna sell this gun defense. I can't be bothered like going to like the proper means of doing it. Oh, it's barely worth selling this on the flea, but we will do it. And check this one. The ammo. This should actually sell for a bit. It's worth actually putting up. All right, and that's pretty much everything. So, I don't think TP sells for much. If it does, cool. That's that. I didn't even put both of them up for sale, so wasted time. All right. So guys, that is it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like and comment for the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't checked out some of the other series, we've got the 7 Days to Die going out. If you haven't checked out 7 Days to Die before, it's fine. I'm new to the game and it's really highly edited to be for your viewing pleasure. So plenty of memes and funny stuff coming in from Boomer on that. A lot of positive feedback even from the people that haven't seen 7 Days to Die before. The Red Ops Duo series, the 1 to 20, comes out on the 18th. I think this episode airs on the 17th. So tomorrow, I think the episode for this will come out. So, or it might be the same day as today. I don't know. Around now, there'll be the Red Ops Duo series coming out. So you'll be able to enjoy that. It's a 1 to 20 playthrough with Red Ops dual perspective. And you'll be able to see it from like my view, his view, and sometimes both our views. It's a lead up to another series we're going to film, which we're filming next week, which is a pure PvP series. It's exactly like this one, where we're going in and trying to kill 4 PMCs on each map. We're going to do our actual quest on our main account, and we'll have both our perspectives with one playing spotter, one playing killer. And so then that way we work together as a team, show how to do communication and try and get good kills. We're actually starting to get really in sync with how we our periods have aligned and the flow is well. All right. So we've got a heavy flow. All right. So everything's going sweet with that. But as for this episode, that is it. So you guys, like I said, if you haven't subscribed by now, please do. And notification bell, comment and like. It really does mean a lot. And share it with your friends if they're new to Tarkov. If you think this would be helpful for them to enjoy it, to enjoy Tarkov and learn some stuff, please go share it to them. It means a lot to me and my editors, my team, because we put a lot of time and effort into making these videos as good as we can for you guys. All right, enough babbling from me. Lastly, guys, I'll see you next time.